Hello everyone, this is Tesseract, and welcome to the first of many of this new series. So this one is called Cancer Treatment. Hopefully this works. Oh, yeah, I gotta turn this one off. Cancer Treatment. This is a show that I concentrate all the toxic shit on TV these days, and I concentrate it and shove it right at you. So, here's first episode of this show. Let me just do this. Cancer treatment. So, today I'm going to be reviewing... I didn't get a picture of this. In this episode, I'm going to talk about Spyfall! Doctor Who episode. I just found this picture. It's hilarious. But anyway, yeah. Spyfall. So, let's get into it. Okay, so, I've just... God, that was horrible. Okay, so just... And now for a section I like to call Anachronistic Analysis. First on the list, the alien is able to phase into the TARDIS through the walls. How is it able to do that if the TARDIS has extrapolator shields, which are, by definition, Jack says it, I think there are gravimetric, dimensional, transcendental extrapolator shielding. The aliens, when they turn up, they look like aliens from Flatline. Oh, here's one. The little device that was supposed to copy all the information that Barton's computer has ever come in contact with. That's basically the entirety of the internet. Because his computer is part of a network at war headquarters, which is supposed to be a headquarters of a company that created the worldwide search engine. So basically, it's at the core of Google. If you have access to that particular computer, you have access to all the data. So if you're copying all the data that computer has ever had access to, you're copying the entire internet. What? So technically when stupid plank of wood copies the drive, and the thing goes to 95%, you're saying that basically copy the entire internet into that thing. Really? Into a little tiny device that is invented by MI6 in present day, you copy the entire worldwide net. Sure. Okay. Next. Bit of inconsistency with the doctor and the phones for some reason. She has two of them. I don't know why. She has the blue Motorola flip phone for the fam, and you can see it every time when Ryan calls her, he calls her on that phone. So why does she have a different phone when she's talking to O? And she's sending him the picture. She has a smartphone, like an Apple phone. So is one for the fan, which she doesn't give two shits about, and then one for, her booty calls, because it's implied really heavily that there's some sort of relationship. Maybe not intentionally by the script, but the way that the doc, sci-fi part here, she is called Doc by, Ram mostly, but by other companions as well here in this little triad of companions. Yet, that's not the Doctor, because the Doctor chose that name, and William Hartnell's first Doctor in the very first episode chews out Ian for it, because Ian's like, tell us more, Doc, and he's like, don't call me Doc. And she's like, oh yeah. So, anyway, she has two phones. One's for her fam, the other's for her booty calls. You know why it's for her booty calls? Because the phone that she uses for her fam is a flip phone that can only be used as a phone, whereas the iPhone that she uses, she calls O on WhatsApp, and she's only met him once at a party. Could it possibly have been like a swingers party that she found on some transgender dating website? I'm betting the master was like, ooh, Doctor, show me some of this transgender thing because you're homo and seriously. Why does she have two phones? Explain that one to me. Please explain that one to me. That her fam, which are her companions, that they're supposed to be, I care the most about you because I travel with you kind of thing. You have just a regular phone for them. Regular flip phone, which can only be used as a phone, and you can't like social media or anything on it. But for this person that you've only met once, you have a smartphone, you got a smartphone, you went out and got a smartphone. Really? I mean, the flip phone that she uses, that's a Motorola Razr. Or the one after, like Crazer maybe, I don't know. But it's a Motorola flip phone. It's just blue. And it looks very similar to the flip phone that Martha left the Doctor. Like, it's similar style. It has that bottom lip thing. It's a similar model phone. So I could buy it, that is the same phone, that's the only phone the Doctor has. Because it's not his phone, or her phone in this case, it was left on the TARDIS, and, maybe it got modified later on. But you're telling me that she went out, got a phone contract, got an iPhone, did all that registration information for a dude she met the once, who just happened to be a spy. I mean, they probably met at a masquerade party, and there was stuff going on. Anyway, moving on. Oh, inconsistency. At the beginning of the episode, there's that very, very cringy line where Stephen Fry, as C, turns to his advisor and is like, oh, no, I've read the file. The Doctor has always been a man. And then she steps in front of him and is like, ooh, I've had an upgrade and I'm possibly Bajoran because I have an earring thing. And, like, I don't know how many days later, says the same thing to Graham. Oh yeah, she used to be a man. And Graham's like, oh, really? I am hearing this for the first time. I thought she was joking about that. Because I think it was whatever the woman who fell to Earth, I think she made a passing comment like, "Oh, I used to be a man 5 minutes ago." So now that's a callback to that moment, and you're completely disregarding that C, who just got shot 5 minutes ago from our perspective, had told, had said the whole, "Oh, you used to be a man," and what? You just forgot what happened? No, look, I'm hearing it from the first time. I thought she joked. No, because it's been confirmed multiple times. Because you keep shoving it in our freaking faces. The Doctor Who used to be a man, but now he's got an upgrade and a woman and a sonic screwdriver that does 3 settings. Anyway, moving on. Let's see, what is this one? That bit. That was just so, not exactly an anachronism, but that was just so bad. Oh, who is Barton? He's got all these thousands of images online, and it's showing that he's 7% alien. People would have noticed. How come? He looks like he has a whole life. That was just he's been around for years. Oh, where did I hear this before? Could it be Harold Saxon, whose identity only goes back 18 months, but he made it seem that he went to Cambridge 30 years ago and all that? Have we, can we telegraph anymore that this is the Master? O is the Master? Oh my god. That was just so bad. Oh yeah. Who is the Spy Master? Yeah, we know that they're the Master. Okay, well, let's see what else. When the Master goes inside the TARDIS, not an anachronism, still just going off topic now. Bracket. When the Master goes inside the TARDIS, he says, "Shut up," but he doesn't say it in that, "Shut up." No, not in that sort of setting. It's the sense that he is experiencing the TARDIS for the first time. No, it's like he's telling the TARDIS to shut up and not do any sort of alarms because he knows that the TARDIS can sense him being a Time Lord. But for some reason, the Doctor can't. Okay. Another thing. Oh, not an inconsistency, but a really ridiculous moment, and I will put together a video of why it's ridiculous with other context, where the Doctor goes and confronts Barton in the yard, and he's all like, "Lady, you should take your medication and leave me the hell alone, because you're obviously insane." And the Doctor's like, "Of course I am. I'm a stalker too." That line, "Oh, I am difficult to get I'm not that easy to get rid of." And the best moment was when Barton just leans in at her and he's like, "You think you're not kind of shit?" I'm gonna walk away now. Okay, what was this? I'm gonna do some research on this later. To the inconsistency over here at the plane. I'm betting there's some sort of inconsistency happening there. I'm gonna compare which planes were actually used, because I'm pretty sure that the inside of the cabin was an Airbus 320 or 321, if my knowledge serves me correctly. Just by the seating configuration, the design inside. And I'm pretty sure that the exact same plane was used in, just a sidebar on the plane, pretty sure that same exact plane was used in what was that? The Bells of St. John, when the plane was crashing. Pretty sure that was the exact same plane. And I think there was a story where they used the same plane for two different companies in the same episode of something. It might have not been Doctor Who. I'm gonna have to remember this a bit further. But anyway, so pretty sure seeing this Airbus 320, 321, the outside, pretty sure it isn't. Mostly because the hatch in the back. I'm pretty sure that they don't have a hatch in the back. Gonna look into that. Yeah, so when we finally get the big reveal from the big revealer who reveals all magic tricks so far in the past, before they're even conceived, he's like, ooh. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, so before the big reveal, the Doctor doesn't sense that that's the Master. Because, I don't know, I think this incarnation of the Doctor is a little bit concussed. I mean, kind of makes sense when the 10th Doctor first regenerated, 19 to 10. He did say that he was having a neural implosion. I think this current incarnation got a little bit too imploded, because she should have sensed that he was a Time Lord even before the big reveal, because there was no sort of altering biology thing. There was no perception filter. There was no 15 satellites hiding him with canceling him out with a signal. There was none of that. So she should have known that the Master was right there, that another Time Lord was there. And a follow-up when Barton disappears. How exactly did that happen? Because the Master was like, oh, I killed him off at takeoff. How? When? You were with them the whole time. So was he actually a walking bomb that had a hologram body or something? Or what? Or did you did you have a vortex manipulator deal? Did you zap off, pop into the cockpit, kill him off, place a bomb, zap back in time the same moment that you left? How exactly did you get there? And then the Doctor with the bomb, oh my god, just throw it out the goddamn window. You have 15 or so seconds, you can blow it out the side, close the cockpit doors, open the cabin doors, blow it out, land the plane. No. I don't know what to do. I have a Sonic that can't do shit because I don't even know this character anymore. The Doctor died. Doctor Who ended. Shut this video off. Just continue on with your lives. And jeez. So the Master is controlling Barton, who's controlling the tentacle monster dimension hoppy things that look like the ghosts from Army of Ghosts, and also behave like the creatures from Flatline, from that, I believe it was Series 8 Computer Capaldi, the 2D creatures that were trying to get into our dimension, and when they finally started materializing, they would kind of look like the thing that they came out of. So, if the master is controlling the weird ghost things, and he wants to kill the doctor with the bomb in the cockpit so that she plummet to her death, and then why do you, at the last moment, get these creatures to attack her so she gets beamed to the other place where she can just stay indefinitely? Do you see a flaw with this plan? But of course, the plot needs it to happen because we need to have a part 2. So, conclusion on this episode: Spyfall sucks. 2 thumbs way down. Actually, no, that's not enough. I need to not enough fingers. Okay, so that is, it's not just enough 2 thumbs down or 10 fingers down, it's 10 fingers, 5 sharpies of pen down, plus I'm gonna curl my toes down. That's how bad this episode was. Many digits down. Okay, so where do I start? The acting was bad. The writing was bad. The continuity wasn't there. What else? Oh yeah, the acting was bad. And yeah, I mean, there was... Actually, no, there wasn't. There wasn't any, really. I was gonna say there was expensive shooting locations, but no, there really weren't. They had that, one overhead shot of London, and I'm pretty sure that's probably stock footage from The Good Days of Doctor Who, maybe an unused thing from the Planet of the Dead, maybe. I don't know, from the Christina scene. Kind of looked like that. So yeah, the whole script just fell off. None of it made any sort of sense. I mean, there's a whole master plan, how the master manipulated all of these things, all of these events over the years. I mean, I still don't get that. Why would he put so many years? I mean, he's a time where he has unlimited years. Anyway, he put this extremely convenient plan. I mean, and I say convenient in a way that things had to be very convenient in order for all of those things to fall into place. So he kills off the original O, steals his identity, gets into MI6, continues to be in MI6 so that he can I don't know, create a situation in which he meets the Doctor for the one time, and then he stays there for years and years, working as an agent or as an analyst at MI6, goes for sprinting and long distance running races that he wins, becomes a top candidate in the service, then gets fired, then institutes an attack that sends out MI6 agents to track the doctor, get her to MI6, then he tries to kill the doctor so he can make the whole scenario seem more believable. Gets her to MI6, then assassinates the head of MI6 by using the head of a global telecompany internet thing, or that engineers a situation that causes the attacks around the world so that he can get the doctor there and he can then try to help her out by tracking this. Do you see how contrived this is? I lost track. I mean, I realize I'm only human. The master probably can spin a wide away. Why would you put the time and effort if all you want to do is tell the doctor, oh, it was all a lie, it was all a huge lie, and I'm gonna kill you now? Why do you have to, create this plan? Wow, okay. I didn't even know what I was talking about when I started this. Oh yeah, I think it was the plot, which was bad, and the writing that was bad, and the acting that was bad. Oh my god, is the acting bad. Especially Yaz, the plank. Oh, I mean, she gets a crying scene in this episode, and it's basically her just deadpan, and then they sprinkled some water in her eye and shot the scene with the eye. It's so bad. And then Ryan, the plank as well. I think I had a name for it, the 2x4 and the plywood cutout. You can figure out which one's which. Yeah, so this episode was bad. Now let's talk about, I don't know, the script. No, it was bad. The music was terrible. Oh my god. When Yaz first gets zapped to the little algae-looking tentacle shits, I mean, in all fairness, they look like hair follicles, which makes Yaz dandruff. I mean, that's basically how she behaves in the scene. She is dandruff. She is just dead skin, just floating about. Yeah, this was bad. Yeah. Can't wait to rewatch episode 2. Okay. I'm tired now, so I am gonna call it quits for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, and if you like it, like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell thing, because apparently it's important. I mean, I really couldn't be bothered with the getting demonetized thing, because I am not monetized. There's shit ton of work you have to do now for that, thousands of hours of views in order to even get into that. So I haven't even bothered looking at maybe all my channel's bigger, so like and subscribe and stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling on now, so I'm gonna call it quits and see you next time.